Hello again, or hello for the first time if this is the first one you're watching. So this is week 2. Let's just start off with like the big question: have I lost weight? Have I not lost weight? Unfortunately, I'm not able to see what my body fat percentage is right now because the app is not working because we don't have a phone it works on right now. But I do know that my weight is 189, so that is up from last week. Yeah, that's I'm up 1 pound from last week. Yeah. As far as where that puts me in my goal, I'm up in weight. It's not really that crazy. Nutritionally, still trying to get on track with that, but it's the first week and had a really successful end to that program I was running, so yeah, I'm up a pound. In reference to the program that I'm running, I did finish out week 10, and week 10 was basically a PR week. So every lift I PR'd. I PR'd a bench. And from my last PR, I went up like 40 pounds, I think. And then with my row and my bench are equivalent now, so that's pretty cool. I'm sitting at a 145 bench and a 145 row. My squat went up by like 25 pounds. Really think I could have done better, but that previous weekend we had been out at the baseball fields all weekend and my back was super sunburned and I wasn't feeling like gritting through that. So I called it at 225, but I really did feel like I had more to give, but whatever. And then my overhead press was the only one where I am stronger than when I started, but I fell short of what I should have been hitting according to all the percentages and training and stuff. So I was about like 10 or 15 pounds under, so it happens. And then with deadlift, I broke 300, so it was pretty exciting. Lock it up. And that went up like 60 pounds or so. So I've added a lot to my total in the last 10 weeks. Really excited to get the next one started. The next 10-week cycle is going to be really, really similar to the one that I just ran. So it's still gonna be hitting a variety of muscle groups on different days, but you kind of repeat those muscle groups. So like last program, Mondays or day ones were bench, and now it's like I'm gonna be doing bench or some chest and some back work at the same time instead of just solely focusing on chest, and it does that for all the days. And then I am adding a 6th day in, which is like ab day. Like the 6th day, it's like an arms, abs, shoulders day. Also, since this is the cutting cycle, it's just to kind of add in some more cardio, get some more calorie burn, kind of help get a pump in your muscles because you are kind of in a deficit. So that just makes sure that you don't have any kind of muscular atrophy while you're nutritionally in a deficit or calorically in a deficit. Oh, and I am going to be adding in, or trying to add in, like 10 to 15 minutes of like morning cardio. I just kind of have to decide like what cardio do I want to do. So that's where it's at as far as my programming. With my nutrition is, I think, okay. We have had some craziness, but I am actually eating breakfast. I am eating lunch, and I am eating dinner with like a snack right before bed. But I'm pretty sure as far as like where the calories are on those meals, I'm probably either still at maintenance or possibly even a bit high. So I just really need to find a way and how to like be more specific in my tracking, and that's probably going to come down to pre-planning everything so I'm not having to track on the go. And if that's something that has to happen, then I like planning versus having to think on the fly. So I actually think that would be less stressful to do that. So mentally going forward into week 3, technically. I'm feeling actually really great, especially after that 10-week peak first run through cycle, and getting really good strength gains. So that was really cool. Not feeling bad about any of it, honestly. Like I keep thinking like, should I feel bad that I gained a pound in the first week? Like no, like that's gonna happen. Changes are happening. I'm not worried about it. I honestly feel like I'm leaner, and I honestly feel like I look leaner than I did 2 weeks ago. So I know that there's no way I put on a pound of muscle just like out of the blue. So I know it's some sort of gain somewhere. I mean, I'm a female. It's probably something to do with the menstrual cycle. Who knows? But I'm just keeping a good head on my shoulders in terms of that, and just really focusing on getting the workouts in and enjoying them and really pushing myself, because like this is the time to do it. So I hope you check back in next week, and yeah, thanks for making it this far.